the sophisticated woman's guide to identifying and eliminating the wardrobe mistakes that instantly cheapen your look, regardless of how much you spend. The art of elegant elimination. After years of observing truly elegant women and refining my own style, I've discovered something profound. Sophistication isn't about what you add to your wardrobe. It's about what you have the wisdom to remove. The most refined women I know, regardless of their actual wealth, share one crucial trait. They understand exactly what not to wear. What if I told you that eliminating just 8 specific items from your wardrobe could instantly elevate your appearance and make you look more expensive, sophisticated, and put together? These aren't necessarily expensive mistakes. Some of the items that cheapen your look most dramatically might have cost very little, while others might have been significant investments that simply don't serve your elegant goals. The truth is that many women over 50 continue wearing items that worked in their younger years but now detract from their sophisticated potential. These pieces might feel comfortable or familiar, but they're silently undermining every effort you make to look polished and refined. This isn't about following rigid rules or sacrificing your personality for the sake of conformity. It's about understanding which choices support your goal of looking elegant and sophisticated, and which ones work against you. When you master this art of elegant elimination, you'll find that getting dressed becomes easier. Your outfits look more cohesive, and people consistently perceive you as more polished and put together. The philosophy: understanding elegant restraint. Before we explore the specific items that elegant women avoid, it's important to understand the philosophy behind these choices. Elegant dressing isn't about following arbitrary rules. It's about understanding how different elements affect your overall appearance and making choices that support your sophisticated goals. The foundation of elegant dressing lies in restraint and intentionality. Every piece in a sophisticated woman's wardrobe serves a purpose and contributes to her overall aesthetic. Items that don't serve this purpose, regardless of their individual merit, become obstacles to achieving that polished, refined look. Elegant women understand that their clothing should enhance their natural beauty and confidence rather than distract from it. This means avoiding pieces that draw attention for the wrong reasons. Items that are too loud, too trendy, or simply inappropriate for their lifestyle and age. The concept of elegant elimination is based on the understanding that a smaller wardrobe of carefully chosen pieces will always serve you better than a larger collection that includes items working against your sophisticated goals. When every piece in your closet supports your elegant aesthetic, getting dressed becomes effortless and your style becomes consistently refined. How do you currently evaluate whether a piece belongs in your sophisticated wardrobe? Understanding your current decision-making process helps identify areas where these principles can make the biggest impact. Items 1-2. Overly trendy pieces and logo-heavy clothing. The first items elegant women eliminate are overly trendy statement pieces that scream fast fashion and clothing with obvious logos or brand names. These pieces might be fun or expensive, but they instantly cheapen your overall appearance and suggest someone who follows trends rather than setting their own sophisticated standard. Overly trendy pieces often feature exaggerated proportions, unusual details, or colors that are clearly having a moment rather than representing timeless style. These items might look exciting in the store, but they quickly date your look and suggest someone who lacks confidence in their personal style. Logo-heavy clothing presents a different problem. It suggests someone who needs external validation of their taste or wealth, rather than someone with genuine confidence in their style choices. The most sophisticated women prefer pieces that are recognized for their quality and design, rather than their brand recognition. Instead of trendy statement pieces, elegant women invest in classic items with interesting details. A beautifully cut blazer in a timeless silhouette, a silk blouse with subtle texture, or a dress in a classic shape but luxurious fabric creates interest without sacrificing sophistication. The goal is to be known for your impeccable taste rather than your ability to follow trends or afford certain brands. When people compliment your style, you want them to be responding to your overall elegance rather than recognizing specific labels or current fashion moments. Items 3 to 4. Ill-fitting clothing and cheap synthetic fabrics. Perhaps nothing undermines elegant appearance quite like clothing that doesn't fit properly, or fabrics that look obviously cheap. Elegant women are ruthless about eliminating pieces that don't flatter their current body and materials that instantly cheapen any outfit. Ill-fitting clothing includes pieces that are too tight, too loose, too long, or too short for your current proportions. Many women hold on to clothing that fit perfectly years ago, but no longer serves their current body. Elegant women understand that their body may have changed, and they adapt their wardrobe accordingly. Cheap synthetic fabrics that don't drape well or feel obviously artificial work against your elegant goals. Fabrics that look shiny, feel plasticky, or don't move naturally with your body instantly cheapen any outfit, regardless of how well it fits or how classic the design. The key is being honest about what actually flatters you now and learning to identify which synthetic materials look convincing versus those that obviously appear cheap. When shopping, pay attention to how fabric feels in your hands and how it drapes when you hold it up. This doesn't mean you need to spend a fortune on new clothing or only buy natural fibers. Often simple alterations can transform an ill-fitting piece, and many modern synthetic blends are beautifully made and look completely natural. Items 5 to 6. Overly casual pieces and flashy accessories. While comfort is important, elegant women avoid overly casual pieces that lack structure and polish, as well as accessories that are too flashy or attention-seeking. These items might serve certain functions but don't belong in a wardrobe focused on elegant, refined appearance. Overly casual pieces include items like shapeless sweatshirts, worn-out sneakers, or clothing that looks like sleepwear. The key is understanding the difference between comfortable, well-designed casual pieces and items that are simply too informal for your sophisticated goals. Overly flashy accessories include jewelry that's too large or sparkly for daytime wear, bags with excessive hardware, or scarves in colors so bright they overwhelm everything else. These pieces draw attention to themselves rather than enhancing your overall elegance. Elegant women build their casual wardrobes around pieces that maintain some level of polish, even in relaxed settings. Well-fitted jeans, structured knit tops, and quality casual shoes allow for comfort while maintaining refined appearance. The principle of elegant accessorizing is that each piece should contribute to your overall sophisticated appearance without competing for attention. When accessories work together harmoniously, they create a polished look that appears effortless and refined. What's your biggest challenge when trying to balance comfort with sophistication in your daily wardrobe choices? Understanding this balance is key to building an elegant yet practical wardrobe. Items 7-8. Trendy. Shoes and age-inappropriate clothing. The final items. Elegant women eliminate are shoes that prioritize trends over timeless elegance and clothing that tries too hard to look young or trendy. These pieces often backfire, making the wearer appear less sophisticated rather than achieving their intended goals. Trendy shoes often feature unusual proportions, excessive embellishment, or colors that are clearly having a fashion moment rather than representing classic style. Platform shoes with extreme heights, sneakers with excessive branding, or boots with too many details all work against elegant goals. Clothing that tries too hard to look young includes items clearly designed for much younger women, pieces that follow youth-oriented trends too literally, or anything that feels like a costume rather than authentic personal style. These choices often highlight age rather than celebrating the sophistication that comes with maturity. Elegant women build their shoe wardrobes around classic styles that have proven their sophistication over time. Well-made pumps, classic loafers, elegant ankle boots, and refined flats provide the foundation for countless sophisticated outfits. They also understand that looking youthful and energetic comes from confidence, good fit, and quality choices rather than from wearing clothing designed for teenagers. They embrace styles that flatter their current life stage while maintaining a fresh, modern sensibility. The goal isn't to look older or to dress in a way that feels frumpy, but to find the sweet spot where your clothing reflects your maturity and sophistication while still feeling current and fresh. This authenticity is far more attractive than any attempt to recapture youth through clothing choices. Subscribe for more insights on building a sophisticated wardrobe that reflects your elegant taste and refined style. Conclusion: embracing elegant simplicity. Eliminating these 8 items from your wardrobe isn't about restriction. It's about liberation. When you remove pieces that work against your elegant goals, you create space for clothing that truly serves your sophisticated aesthetic and makes getting dressed a pleasure rather than a struggle. The beauty of this approach lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. You don't need to spend a fortune or completely rebuild your wardrobe. Often simply removing the pieces that cheapen your look will instantly elevate everything else you own. Remember that elegant dressing is ultimately about making choices that support your goal of looking polished, sophisticated, and authentically yourself. When every piece in your wardrobe contributes to this goal, your style becomes effortlessly refined and consistently elegant. Start by honestly evaluating your current wardrobe against these 8 categories. You might be surprised by how many pieces you're holding onto that don't serve your elegant goals. Be ruthless in your editing. Every piece you remove makes room for something better. The goal isn't to have the largest wardrobe or the most expensive pieces. It's to have a collection of clothing that works together harmoniously to create the sophisticated image you want to project. When you achieve this, getting dressed becomes effortless and your confidence soars. Join our community of sophisticated women who understand that true elegance comes from thoughtful choices rather than expensive purchases. Together, we're proving that the most beautiful style statements come from understanding what to avoid as much as what to embrace. Which of these 8 items resonates most with your current wardrobe challenges? Your journey to elegant simplicity begins with identifying which pieces are working against your sophisticated goals and having the courage to let them go. Embrace the power of elegant elimination. Celebrate the freedom that comes from a carefully curated wardrobe. And remember that true sophistication is always about quality over quantity, intention over impulse, and confidence over conformity.
Wait, don't leave yet. If you got this far, it's because you really care about your image. And the truth is, this is just the beginning. Here on the screen, I am leaving you other videos that will show you step by step how to dress up, confidence, style, and elegance, and thus earn the respect you have always sought. Click on any of them right now and keep growing. Your transformation starts with the details, and it continues in the next video. See you there.